everyone, and welcome to part 11 of Fallout New Vegas Stealth Build playthrough. Today we're going to continue our quests. Currently we have the following quests. So these are all DLC related quests. These are the 4 quests that we can complete in New Vegas within the strip. But I'm not going to actually do these quests just yet because well, the first one, this gives you a very special item that I want to save up for later. This one requires you to go all over Mojave. This one has a few skill checks. And this one, again, requires you to go all over Mojave. So, what we're going to do instead is a quest in Freeside. And this is associated with the Kings. So, this is one of my favorite quests. It's a bit long, but it does give out a lot of EXP. So let's see here. So my effects are 10% EXP. Alcohol does drain my hit points a little bit. That's okay. I'm also a little bit injured, so like 40 hit points have been lost. That's okay, just from those tags there. So what I'm going to do is just going to eat some food here. See here. So 106. I guess I'm just going to eat the iguana bed. Sorry, no. Squirrel on a stick, if there is one. Doesn't really have one. I'll just take a Sunset Sarsaparilla then, I guess. So it does dehydrate you a little bit, but that's okay. Rather be fully healed than be dehydrated. And that's another person dead, and he's got a Brahmin skin outfit. So one of the things we got, the last part, was this Wasteland Doctor Fatigues, which gives you +5 to medicine, which is pretty valuable actually. So it pushes your medicine up a little bit more. Now, who is this guy? So this is a King's Gang member. Now I do want Vodka to wear off as quickly as I possibly can get. There's somebody else here. So yeah, Freeside is rife with people trying to kill you. But fortunately King's Gang members can keep you safe. So again, more of the same. So yeah, so I'm just gonna head inside and speak to the king. Oh, there's another guy dead here. So yeah, these guys keep coming left, right, and center. And in here, we want to speak to the main man, obviously, the king himself. There's quite a bit of stuff here actually. So there's, yeah, you can go into all these rooms, but I'm not interested in going to any of these rooms, to be honest. Instead, I want to just go inside here, grab the key. You gotta talk to this guy, Pacer. Another petitioner for the king. Yes, I'd like to see the king if possible. And with a speed check of 60, you can get past this guy. Alright, perfect. So that gives us the opportunity to go inside. Pacer likes you, although he doesn't really like you. And this is Rex, and this is the guy that we want to talk to. So we're going to have a seat, and then we're going to talk to this guy.
Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good? I'll start you off with something easy. It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not a sick. Usually.
So he sends you off on a mission to investigate this bodyguard. So Freeside is a place which is not as safe as it used to be. It's a place, it's sort of the area before you get into the strip, and it's filled with looters, as you saw, people attacking you all the time. It's also filled with people who are trying to steal your money. There's a cut game content where people would try to steal your money in game, and then you have to chase them down and kind of take your money back. So, this is kind of one of the things. So you could hire a guard in Freeside, and that guard can escort you from one place to another, and if somebody attacks you, that person will keep you safe. So this is kind of the in-game sort of mechanic where new gamblers would come in and they would try to stay safe by hiring a bodyguard. But this bodyguard is a little bit crooked, so we have to explore this. And let's go ahead and do that. So he gives you 200 bottle caps to pay this guy and figure out what's going on. So we will go ahead and do that. So the guy that we are interested in, first of all, let's set up the quest. GI Blues, that's the quest. And let's see here. So yeah, local map says go over here, so we will be going over here. I will be glad when I have taken some of the more movement speed perks, because movement speed is essential in a game like this. Oh wow, that's a lot of people. Here, Chikabov, the Criers, Belorante as well. And yeah, around this area. Now, okay, wow. So, Freeside and the Strip, both of them look absolutely amazing at night. Look at that. I think, yeah, there you go. Lucky 30. It looks great. Kind of like a symbol of hope from afar. And hey, not all is lost. This is the guy who actually sells you food, so I may come to this guy eventually. Just to buy food if I run out of it. So this is the guy, how much for your services? Okay, I'll hire you. And 200 bottle caps, and you just run after this guy. And you do so follow orders to the South Gate and watch for any suspicious behavior. So he gives you 21 bottle caps, and we've got a King Gang member who is accompanying us as well. We are not interested in this guy's conversation much. And he's actually not running as fast as we are. They're all kind of going in that direction. I hope that this does not create any problems for me, because I do not want... There he is. Yeah, I do not want any sort of issues happening this time around. Okay, so this guy just slowed down, and we've got another Freeside Thug here. And we went by King's School of Impersonation, that's fine. So, oh. So there's like 4 people in front of us. And so he's telling us to actually go this way. It's Freeside. And I guess they kind of attack you, I am not sure. So here we are. And he's going to go ahead and do something rather interesting, I think here. Oh no, he ran really fast there. Oh wow. So we are actually under attack by people. So yeah, in-game sort of mechanic, I don't think this was supposed to happen again. All these thugs are attacking, and these guys were not supposed to be attacking us. Like, these guys were supposed to be not here. And I do not know what's going to happen now, because these guys were sort of like a setup, and he's gone ahead. Okay, never mind. Now I had this, I guess my intelligence wasn't high enough. Wasteland Surgeon outfit, I'll take that, and we can actually repair. So here's an example of how you can use your repair skill to upgrade your apparel. So you see the condition of each of them is actually less. So this one, if I were to hit R and just click on this, it'll repair it to make the condition a bit higher. So that's how you kind of repair your stuff. So like my Naughty Nightmare, I could repair it. But it has a really high condition, so it's not a big deal. And, oh, Wasteland Settlement outfit? What is that? Okay, not important. So yeah, this guy is again just gonna go forward. We could investigate this further, but I guess the corpses aren't really here. So that kind of sucks, as I said. So we got really nothing to offer. And part of the reason is that you were kind of that those thugs attacked you. Otherwise, there's a medicine check which you can do to kind of inform the king what's going on. So I think I'll have to do this part again. This normally doesn't happen, but as I said before, this one's like a little bit of a rigged sort of run. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Twice this has happened now within quests where a random Freeside thug will attack me and completely ruin um, the way that I was playing the game. So that kind of sucks. Okay, hold on. Okay, there you go. Examine the body closely. Thug is still alive, really pretending to be dead. Perfect. So you can actually, okay, so right here, he actually shot that guy. And perfect. So we can actually inform the king something. I don't know if the objective got updated or not, but I'll try to do that. I don't know if it'll work, but that's essentially the speed check that you need to do. So yeah, they kind of move locations, and that's because of that thug. And I don't know if I'll have to do this again. I don't know if it costs you your own caps to do this going forward, but we shall see. Also, I think part of the reason was that my intelligence check was not available to me because I'd taken that vodka. Let's see. Oh, okay.
What do you have for me?
The attack starts and then plays on your net. Yeah, that's good.
So that's how it happens. Okay then, you've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with it. A lot
Okay.
of folks around these parts have been here a while and resent the sheer name. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten... This is one of those occasions. Recently, words
So
come
yeah,
that
he
the
has some
National
issues
Guard
with
might be on
NCR,
hand.
and I'll head over there right now. So it's perfect. So we'll go there. Yeah. So Freeside and NCR don't get along. The challenge is that, well, NCR, their whole vision is that they want to kind of expand their grip over, I guess, the Commonwealth, or yeah, Commonwealth. That's what it was known pre-war. And I mean, they were the original protagonists of the game, but what's this done? It's caused a lot of people within the game to not particularly like NCR. New Vegas or the Mojave is an example of that. There's so many free sort of cities here: Novak, Sloan, Good Springs. NCR essentially wants to annex them, all of them, and turn them either into citizens or get them to do their work for them, charge them taxes. Where in the past, these guys were kind of living on their own. They had their own farm, ranches, whatnot, bighorners, farming, hunting. They want to live that simple life, but NCR's changed that. There's pros and cons to both, I believe. The pros are that, under the NCR banner, I would think that you're safer from some of the bigger threats, since you're now the citizen of the NCR. But, becoming a citizen itself, I don't know if it's all that easy. So, okay, I have some business to conclude with Julie Farkas, the Garrett twins. Yeah, they just need... Perfect. So I can tell the Garretts that this will work for them. And now this is the quest that you want to be doing. I'm going to just quick save here, Roy.
What is it? Well, it happened at night.
So he'll tell you about the attack. Some NCR people attacked him. So yeah, as I was saying, so NCR doesn't get along with Freeside so well. So part of the issue is that because of this, the people at Freeside don't get along with NCR, and NCR is looking to extend their reach. And in doing so, the Freeside people, especially the Kings, are not friends with NCR, and they're constantly, in a state of skirmish. And we can talk to this person as well. Barris is to, yeah, Wayne.
I don't really know what else I can add. There were a bunch of... Sorry I couldn't help more. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the... Now that...
Damn it. Okay. So return to the king with the information that you've gathered. And we shall be doing very much the same thing. Okay, so here we are. So yeah, NCR and Freeside people don't get along, and because of that, there are skirmishes, and therefore this quest was given because of the lack of cooperation between the two. Now there is an NCR related quest as well that Ambassador Crocker gives you. He's got an embassy of the NCR inside the strip, so we'll be going in there as well. And here we are. We speak to the king again. So I'm going to take a seat again. I just love doing this. And here we go.
No found anything else?
The local men were attacked with a soldier. One of the men was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. If something big is going down, I'm sure rumors are. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat to. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask.
Okay, so yeah, let's keep going. Our objective should have updated again. So again, there's a lot of running around in this quest, but at least there's not much to do in terms of combat as long as you've got the sufficient skill checks available to you. Okay, hold on, let me just check where else am I supposed to go. There is another objective, I guess. So you learn nothing about Horus. Okay, yeah, so I've already kind of told him that. Talk to Julie Farkas and see if you know. Yeah, we'll talk to Julie Farkas actually. Otherwise, we speak to the squatters. So Julie will give us some more information. I think squatters won't really give you much information, or no, they won't give you proper information. So here we are again, Old Mormon Fort and back, Old Mormon Fort and back. So that's kind of a lot of what happens here. Okay, my well-rested bonus has worn off. I would like to get it back because everything that can potentially give me an upgrade, I would like to take that. So I'm going to go back here and yeah. Now I forget which gate gives you access to the Old Mormon Fort. I think it's one of the other East Gate or the North Gate or West Gate or something like that. I'll just fast travel to each of them and just try to see if I can get to them as quickly as I can. And what is the experience situation we've got here? 86, 14. That's very close to leveling up. Again, I'm not engaging in combat. If I were engaging in combat, I would be leveling up much faster than I am right now. So, again, most of the EXP that you get in Fallout games are through combat. Especially Fallout 4, I mean, you would level up way more in combat than you would otherwise. So 1 hour should be sufficient, and we will, as usual, take a drink of water, just to get rid of our hydration issues. Food should be okay. Food is 135 again, never mind. It's not all that okay. And we will... not the nuts. Guana bits. Grilled mantis, let's take grilled mantis, there you go. And we will also take some pinion nuts, sure, why not. Yeah, that should get our food down. So as I said, food is the main thing that I struggle with. Everything else, sleep and water, it's free. So everything else is, food is the main thing. In contrast, in Fallout 4, food, water, both of them are, actually food and water is still kind of free as long as you're in a settlement. Okay, east side, strip neutral, north gate. Yeah, if I go to north gate, I think that's where the Old Mormon Fort is. I may be incorrect, but let us see. Yep, perfect. So Old Mormon's Fort. And again, just double checking. Yeah, effects. Yeah, well rested. Very important. And I'm not addicted or anything like that, so that's also very, very important for me. And there's another King's guy who wants to give us something. So let's wait for him to give us. And he will give you a Brahmin steak. Perfect. So yeah, the more the free side likes you, the more stuff they give you. And Julie Farkas. Oh, and we've got Arcade Gannon here as well. So he's turned around. Okay, so let's see where Julie Farkas is. And that is Freeside? She's right in front of us, I suppose. Yep, right there. The best haircut of them all. Do you know anything about NCR soldiers in the Freeside? Only a little. A friend of mine works there. Saying things like troops have been attacking locals. And she tells you to talk to Elizabeth. And talk to Major Elizabeth Kieran and mention Julie Farkas is she's reluctant to help. So this is, I think, the peaceful way of doing this quest. Otherwise, things kind of turn hostile. So you want to be talking to this person here. And yeah, right there. So we don't want to be talking to any squatters or anything like that, because they will just kind of lead you to the wrong place. But these people, like talking to the source, to the NCR guys themselves, they will tell you what's actually happening. So, chainsaws right there. So after this, I think I'm going to do a trip to Gunrunners, because my carry capacity is going up. And again, this is kind of that area. I don't know if this allows me to actually make my way in there. Toward the Freeside. And yeah, no, this is not really the area I want to go to, but yeah, so this is another place where you can kind of make your way towards the other side through there. And right there. This could have been another area where they could have given us a quest, like some people are here, that type of thing, but alas, they have not done so. Okay, so these guys, they will ask for a password. So we came here before. A local is fleeing. Why is that a bad thing? Let's see, liked, neutral, accepted.
Hold on. What's the password?
Yeah,
Is he here to see the major?
then I suppose it's all good. And then,
Hold on. What's the password?
so yeah, I'll just go inside. I don't know the password. Return to the king from the NCR supply troops. But I'll speak with her. Are you with the NCR military? So she'll tell you that, hey, we're trying to help everybody here, but things didn't go out so well. Okay, right, I needed to do something more than just this. Why don't you serve the locals? Julie Farkas told me to ask. She said it was important. So the reason why they don't serve the locals is because the king did not coordinate the effort. Our envoy, so they sent an envoy to the king, but he got beaten and barely survived, and the relief mission was scrapped. So we gotta tell this to the king, or ask the king what the heck happened. That's pretty much all the conversation she will give to us, I think. We don't. Alright, she's not willing to discuss that, that's okay. And we can go back. Whereabouts? Inform the king. Return to the king, inform the NCR supply drops. Yeah, so we'll be doing the whole thing. So again, fast travel to the strip, turn 180 degrees, and we'll walk all the way back. So yeah, there's a lot of walking involved in this quest. But it's worth it in the end, because you do get a giant pile of EXP. Speaking of which, 1861, okay. Not too bad. Making progress, that's important. So yeah, that is the next part done. But I think at this point somebody will stop us. A local is fleeing. I found that to be interesting. Why was that notification there? I'm going to look into that. And yeah, Pacer doesn't want you to do this. The Pacer is kind of the guy who's been spoiling things. He doesn't like the NCR. King's okay with the NCR. He's the one who kind of brutalized the envoy. Keep your mouth shut. I still think you should know. But I'm just going to, yeah, he's going to run away, and I'm going to tell the king anyways. So I'm going to take a seat again, save the game in case anything happens, talk to the king. Can I ask you for questions? Do you know about, okay, so that's, yeah, so he goes into a detail about Elvis Presley, because that's what these guys are based out of. Okay. Talks about the robot dog. Yeah, okay. Nothing but a hound dog, okay. Perfect. So that quest is also added. That's a bit of a long quest. He talks about all the important people, Julie Farkas, okay, as all the Garrett twins, Rand Grass, Mick and Ralph. So something else. For the Kings. He doesn't want you to join the King. I have other questions. What can you tell me about Pacer? He and I grew up together. We've been through a lot of tough situations. There's no man I'd rather have it myself in a pinch. Don't judge harshly. Trying to get some caps on me. Probably looking for a squad. Looking for a fall down. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Yes. Yes. And like food is have they ain't nothing to get ruffled over. Do you find anything else? They're only areas of interest. No, sir. Said someone was sent to discuss this with you. They said the man was severely beaten, barely survived. And somebody interrupted our conversation.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell him I'm willing to cooperate.
And so yeah, he sells you off. So yeah, Pacer, when you don't agree to him, he will just go and start attacking the NCR. So we have to stop that from happening. And local map says go down that side. Alright, so we'll be going down that side. Yeah, Silver Rush. A place that I'd rather avoid, although I'll be going in there eventually. Mostly to make caps. Lots of caps. So let's keep going. And this part is rather interesting. Yeah, I think it's behind this area. Right. I remember now. So we can just go ahead and loot these guys here for all they're worth. And this is Pacer hiding in the distance there. He doesn't care what happened to all the other guys. Don't draw a weapon, otherwise they will fire. Keep going up and talk to this guy. Or not. Or this person here. Huh. Whom to speak to here? Ah, of course the Major. The King wants to help with the relief effort. Yes. She doesn't believe us. So she did agree, and we can stand down now. Return to the King and let him know that the situation's been diffused. So that's great. Any other corpses we can pick off here? I think there's one more right here. Dead King. So they show up as Dead King members. It's interesting. And Pacer. Yeah, he does not like you. That's okay, we'll be dealing with him sooner rather than later. Or maybe we will be dealing with him rather later. That's okay though. Yeah. Some people just turn dark. He grew up with the king, but didn't end up growing up like the king. It's a good thing he's not the leader. Alright. So back here, and at this point, if the as long as my EXP bar is good, yeah, we should be able to hand in the quest. I think this is the end of the quest pretty much. Yeah, double check. And the king is still here. Take a seat. I'm gonna save the game. And 8651. That's the EXP right now, and let's see what it will be after this. 1815, perfect.
Just this once, and whatever you want. If I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
Perfect. So that's level 11. So since you did that quest, you got 1815 EXP. That's great. You normally get 1500, but because of the perks and well-rested bonus that I have, I got 1815. You should always have the well-rested bonus. You can always choose to have the well-rested bonus to give you that 10% additional EXP. So now here I'm going to increase science to 50 so that when I hit level 12, I will have the robotics expert perk. What else? I need sneak to be 35. And then everything else I can just plug into medicine. Yeah, might as well. I am happy with this. Done, and I think I level up again. Yep, 2 levels. Great. So this is what this is what I want to see. Okay, at this level I am going to increase medicine even more so. So this, and then let's see, so lockpick is going to be 75 if I take the locksmith reader science. It's 50. Yeah, I will want the sneak to go up because I want to be taking that perk, light step and silent running. I'm not sure exactly how much I need for both of them, but I can double check. Let's see here. I'm just gonna give me one moment. Let's see here. I'm just gonna take a look at my notes just to be sure, because I'm pretty sure silent running requires sneak to be at a certain level. So let's see. So Fallout 3, Fallout 2. I'm just checking the wiki out here. Yeah, okay, it doesn't really give me that information here. Or at least my internet is being difficult, so I can't really figure that out. That's okay. Yeah, we'll still plug some points into sneak. That's fine. So we have 5 points left, and these 5 points we can put into speech. We'll start leveling up speech a little bit more so. Although I really should be putting in more into melee weapons, but with this I have 65, I have almost 85 speech if I so wanted to, so it's really, really high. So continuing on, now here I want robotics expert. Hopefully it has become unlocked. There it is, robotics expert. Now this is really important, so eventually we'll be doing Old World Blues DLC, which is centered around getting this build up and running. There's a lot of robots in Old World Blues, so we can just go ahead in sneak mode and we can just turn them off and kill them at our leisure. So that's what this is so good about. So, yeah, so we'll be doing that robotics expert. So done, perfect. Also, the king gives you a favor. Now this favor you can use many ways. You can try to get it in New Vegas, he can give you caps, he can make you a member of the kings. None of them is as good as one of them. You can save it and then use it to help resolve a quest peacefully with the NCR and get another load of EXP. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be going and doing that. So I think I'm happy at this location. So yeah, as I said, this was a whole quest, 1800 EXP with barely any combat. Barely any combat. Now we need 2,000, around about 2,000 more EXP. So we'll be going ahead and doing that as well. And before I finish this video, I'm going to go ahead and go over Gunrunners because I need to make a trip. I want to see if I can get the upgrade for the chainsaw. And I'm also going to be selling most of my weapons here. Okay, so that's good. He's got 2,000 caps on him now, so I'll sell this. Grenade rifle, Maria, power fist, this, and this. I sold too much. Okay, never mind. Let's see, so if he's got that stuff, that'd be great. NT. Shotgun choke, long tube. Miss launcher. I think that's a legendary or unique weapon, sorry. I think they're just called the unique weapons here. Ripper. This one is for Ripper, not for the chainsaw. Okay, so he doesn't have it, which is kind of sad. Okay, no worries. I'll take some of the stuff back in that case. Some of the more expensive stuff, like say the withered 10mm. And Maria. There you go. We'll take those two back. So a few caps on me, so I will. If I can just get rid of some of the stuff. Carton. Sure. This I'll sell. This I'll get rid of. Duct tape I need. This I'll sell. Fission battery I don't need. Pre-war money is okay. Sensor module again. Just weighing me down. And that is also over the weight limit, so I'll just take back one of those items there that I initially sold to him. Sorry. Let's see, 10mm pistol. Okay, that's fine. And accept this. Perfect. And this should cut my weight down significantly. Yeah, 163. Jailhouse rocker. 1, 2, 3. Just repair that. Can't really repair the Naughty Nightmare, which kind of sucks. That's okay. Wither 10mm will repair that. So yeah, these are unique weapons that I've got right now. Chainsaw alloy frame, aid, a bunch of stuff. Miscellaneous, nothing too crazy, but yeah, it's got a lot of ammo type here, so need to get rid of that sooner rather than later. That's okay. So yeah, I'll call this an end. Thank you very much for watching, and next time we'll continue more with NCR missions. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.